I'm going to go on ahead and put a handle on this teapot here. Now the handle I give it is a little bit different than other teapots. This handle is going to go over the top of it, like this, as opposed to just being a pitcher handle on the back side here. I've already gone on ahead and pulled a handle. So what I need to do is figure out where my handle is going to end up here on my piece. So I will look over the top of it, and I will have it right above the nozzle of the spout, and then square it up with the lid, and I'll bring it down into here. Score. I'll give the line for myself so I know where my center's at. And then what I do with my handles is that I will come over the top, hit here, and then I'll give it what I call a taffy loop and then a dragon's tail. So to do that, I need another set of scoring here. And then I need a spot down there for it to attach to. Give them a little spray. Now, to go on ahead and do all the fancy little things I'm going to be doing on the back side here, my clay has to be wetter than usual. And since it's so wet, it won't have a chance to go on ahead and keep its shape. In this loop here, it'll just kind of sag down. So I'm going to give it a crutch. And it's just going to be a piece of clay. And I'll give it just a little bit of a gully there. A little depression for the handle to sit on top of. I'll take another little piece of clay and attach it to it. Nothing permanent. And I'll give it some bigger feet here, pinch them out. It'll look like this. So it'll sit on top of my handle here. You have to try and visualize where you think you're going to want your handle to go when you do this. How much curve you want. And it's real hard to do because you tend to want to follow your crutch line here as opposed to on top of the crutch line. I think I'm just a little bit high there. I'll push down a little bit more. So now, since I have this sprayed down, I will give it a little bit of slip on my score mark. Score mark, score mark, and score mark there. So here's my handle. I pinched it off a larger piece here. And of course, it's not straight. So give it a square pinch. Grab a hold of the tail and set it on the spout. All I'm really worried about right at the moment here is making sure it stays set there, and that's what it's doing. And now we'll go ahead and give it a little bit of a curve here. Come down to where it adheres to the pot. So as I do this, I'll just use both thumbs at the same time. Make sure it's stuck there. lift this up, and I'm going to give what I call a taffy loop. And I have found that my taffy loops will want to go on ahead and collapse on me as I put them on. So I'm going to use just a little bit of wooden dowel that I use on my cutting wire and bend it around it, so I don't squish it and destroy it. Stuck there. Then push it back up. Try and get that cute little handle there. Okay, your job's done. You can come out. You see I got this funny looking end here. I'm going to go on ahead and just pinch it together here. I get kind of a fish tail, kind of a dragon tail there. Then I'll go back to the front here. And make sure you're adhered. And there is a pretty good handle. Has a nice curve to him. So in about an hour, I will go on ahead and take a loop tool and carve out this piece here so I can take this out. You don't want this to dry in place. You want to get this out after the handle itself has gotten leather hard already. But there he is.